Okay, so hey everyone, I am going to be doing a video today on what to bring to boot camp. So when you go to boot camp, you really don't need much because they pretty much just give you everything that you really need immediately. And for the most part, the things that the things that you are going to need, or the things that you are going to want that they don't give you, is very minimal. So the first thing that I have on here is face wash. So for those of you that are really hygienic and you wash your face every day, well, you should wash your face every day, but for those of you that are like really into like face scrubs and stuff like that, females or males, I would suggest that you bring a face wash, like a face scrub, or like a Neutrogena something, not necessarily Neutrogena, but whatever it is you wash your face with. I would suggest that you bring a travel size. And if you have like one that you just bought at home and you really don't want to go ahead and buy travel size, you can always just buy like travel size pouches and then fill those up. And that's pretty much what I did, because I already had like some large containers at home and I didn't want to just go buy travel size. Sometimes they might not offer the travel size product that you want, so that's a suggestion if you want to bring something like that. So I did not bring face wash, but I soon realized that I wanted face wash when I got there, so I ended up asking my mommy to send me some face wash, and she did. And whatever you forget or whatever you feel like later in boot camp that you want that you don't have, you can always get your parents or whoever is at home to send those items to you. So my mother ended up sending me some face wash and some deep conditioner, which brings me into my next product that you all should bring. I would definitely suggest that you bring shampoo and conditioner. I'm really not too sure if they give you shampoo and conditioner. I know while I was in boot camp, I had my hair covered in a sew-in, so because I didn't want them to cut my hair, and because when I went through boot camp, they did that blunt cut thing where everything was leveled. I mean, that's not bad, but when you have natural hair and they want to make everything leveled, it usually doesn't turn out good for you. So keep that in mind if you're going to get your hair cut while you're in boot camp. I mean, the people that cut hair in boot camp, they've been doing it a while, so they do it as quickly as possible. I'm not saying that they're bad at it, but they do it so quickly because there are so many people coming into boot camp, and you know, later on it trickles out, so they do it really quickly. But I digress. So yeah, I would definitely suggest that you bring shampoo and conditioner. I ended up asking my mom to send me some deep conditioner while I was in boot camp because with my sew-in, I just know that in order to properly take care of my hair, I needed to deep condition my hair. I deep conditioned once while I was in boot camp, and that was during the middle. So I had my sew-in, so I did take it down and put it back up while I was in boot camp because it was sewn on to like a cap, and I had my hair braided underneath, so I really just needed to sew in the perimeter. And if I needed to take it out, I just took out the perimeter and re-sewed it back on. So in the middle of boot camp, I ended up taking out my cap and putting it back on, but I deep conditioned and everything. My friend and I deep conditioned because my mom sent me like 2 packets of deep conditioner. So my bunkmate and I just deep conditioned while we were in the shower one day. It didn't take that long, but while I was like shaving and taking, you know, my lengthy shower on Sunday, which is when you have that time designated to do whatever you want. It's on that Sunday from like 0600 to 1300, which is 1 o'clock. That's like holiday routine. You can do whatever you want on holiday routine or during holiday routine. You can go to church and different things like that. So I opted out of going to church. I always wanted to, but I never did. So I always took my shower first, because the people that take their shower first, or that don't go to church or service during holiday routine, they end up taking their shower first, and by the time that the people that did go to church or any services came back, the water would probably be like cold, because I remember one time where I waited to take my shower later on, and I regretted it so much because the water was cold. I needed to make it quick. I needed to shave and everything like that, so I hated it. So, yeah, so when you shave in boot camp, that's pretty much the day that's designated to do it. So you shave your legs, your pubic areas, your armpits, and anywhere else that you need to shave. You shouldn't really have anything else to shave, but I remember when one girl had to shave her face because her stubble grew in, so one time she cut herself, but that's like a whole different story. So yeah, that's the second thing that I would bring: shampoo, conditioner, and if you choose to, I would say bring like a little packet of deep conditioner, or if you already have deep conditioner at home, bring the, put it in travel size bottle again. And yeah, so shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner. The second thing the third thing I tell you to bring is your phone. Definitely bring your phone. I know that while you're in boot camp, you're going to have to send your phone back, but definitely bring a phone, because when you first get there, you're going to have to make a phone call. It's not like they have payphones or anything like that. So you're going to stand on the tow line, which is just like if there's a line or like a crack. Okay, so I really don't know how to explain this. It's not really like a crack or anything like that. It's more like, the silver line that is on the floor? That's pretty much what they call the tow line. So there's tiles, and where like one tile meets another tile, there's like a silver line, and that's pretty much where you put your feet on. You put your toes on the tow line, so everybody is on the tow line. And you make your phone call. They tell you to tell your parents like a few things, and if there's anyone that's next to you that does not have a phone, they tell you to hand your phone to them and let them make a phone call. But that phone call, they tell you to do to tell your parents 3 or 4 things. Like I can't remember exactly what they told us to tell them, because while I was there, I still didn't remember after they told me. And you damn sure, you don't want to ask again what they want you, because it's like they might yell at you. They try not to, but they might yell at you. They might yell at you and tell you like, why weren't you listening, female, or guy, or stuff like that. So I did not want to ask any questions, so I pretty much just told whatever that I could remember. So definitely bring your phone. I ended up dropping my phone in the toilet the day of, like while I was at the airport. I ended up dropping my phone in the toilet at the airport on my way to boot camp. So I had to borrow somebody else's phone to make my phone call. So definitely remember numbers if you can. So I ended up learning my mom's number, and that was just like a pure stroke of luck that I was able to remember her number. So definitely remember numbers, just in case something like that happens, like have it written down or whatever. Because while you're in boot camp, also, yes, that's good. While you're in boot camp, you're going to have to remember numbers, or have numbers written down, so that you can, when they do give you like phone time, like a month in or something like that, you can just call the numbers, because you're gonna have to have a phone card. There are phone cards at the Next for you to purchase, so you probably don't have to bring a phone card. They ended up giving us a phone card at the airport while we were waiting on our flights. But definitely bring like a card with important numbers and important addresses, so that you can send phone numbers, just in case you're like me and you don't really remember phone numbers and stuff like that. So definitely bring that, like a small card with important numbers and addresses. So that's pretty important. This video is getting long. So next, I would tell you to bring makeup. For all the females that like to do their makeup, I would definitely tell you to bring like some necessary items. Like if you do your eyebrows, like I do, bring like a small eyebrow gel, whatever you use to do your eyebrows, and some brushes. I have a little MAC set that's like this big that I use to do my makeup, and it pretty much has like all the brushes necessary to do my makeup. Bring your foundation and bring whatever else that you need, but don't make sure that it's not really a lot of makeup, and make sure that it's skin tone makeup, because they're not going to allow you to wear any bright colors or anything like that. But at the next, there are some products that you would see like at Walmart or Target or CVS or something like that. So if you're going to bring makeup, bring something that's travel size. Everything needs to be travel size because your drawer is so small, and you really have to fit like all your letters in there and all your other supplies, and they make you put some items in there, so you really don't have a choice. So everything needs to be travel sized. Excuse me. I would say bring like maybe a few pads or sanitary napkins if you're going to boot camp while you're on your cycle, because they will. I'm not really sure if they allow you to buy those products right away, but I would bring like a few, because yeah, that's just that I would bring, just in case. I can't really remember if they make you bring that, but if they don't, you always have that backup. And if they do, you also have that backup. There's like a large like cabinet in the bathroom for the females that you guys get to put all your sanitary napkins in. And a lot of the times people will buy like the cheap products, and because everyone has to contribute, so a lot of the times people will have to buy like people will buy the cheap products and then put it in the bathroom, and then they'll buy like expensive stuff for themselves. Or if the people that aren't cheap buy the expensive products and put it in the bathroom, then they'll use the ones that are expensive, and they just bought the cheap products. So yeah, so keep that in mind. Oh, I would definitely bring a brush and a wide tooth comb. I would bring a brush and a wide tooth comb just because I have natural hair, and I know that if I was in boot camp with my natural hair, the next did not have the items that I needed for my hair. So be cautious of that. They might not have all natural products if you're a natural girl, but if you have thinner hair, they will have like supplies that are targeted to people with thinner hair. So if you have really thick hair, definitely bring products that will accommodate your hair, like a brush and a wide tooth comb. I would have brought like a Denman brush or something like that, and a wide tooth comb. Body wash. They give you body wash, but if you have sensitive skin, then I would definitely say bring your own body wash, just because you don't want your skin to break out. I remember there was a girl that did not shower, and we called her flaky. That's not very nice, but we did call her flaky because she'd like shower really quick and be done with it. Like she'd probably throw some water on her, throw some body wash on her, not really scrub it or anything like that, just throw it, and get out. She was really quick in there and out of there. And like it definitely impacted. We definitely saw like the effects of it. Like her blankets were covered in skin flakes, which was disgusting. And when you are trying to be a good rack mate, and you have to fold your bunkmate's stuff, and your bunkmate's not the most hygienic, it sucks because you have to do it anyway, but you're really disgusted by it. So definitely bring that. So in all, the things that I would tell you to bring, just to sum it up, it's makeup, face wash, shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, your phone, maybe some sanitary napkins if you're on your period while you're there, a brush, a wide tooth comb if you have naturally thick hair, body wash because you might have sensitive skin, and a card with pertinent information, like phone numbers and addresses that you might need to send stuff to. So yes, that's pretty much it, you guys, for that video. And I'm sorry this video is so long, but yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will put my my Instagram information in case you guys have any questions so you can like direct message me before you go to boot camp. I love to hear stories about people that are about to leave for boot camp and all their questions, because I know that I was pretty anxious. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. Again, sorry that it's so long, and sorry that it took so long to put this video up.